you all had a wonderful week. Happy Friday. And we're still in summer. In Texas, it's like 90-some degrees and it's really hot. But I've decided that I am going to try to trick Mother Nature into fall weather. So, anyways, I hope you all had fun this week. I posted a lot of fun videos. I posted my makeup show haul, which was like super exciting this week, and because I went to the makeup show Dallas last week and I had a blast. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started because I will talk your ear off. I'm in like a really chatty mood today. Okay, so actually I have a fail today, and I haven't had a fail in a long time. So I'm going to start out with that so we can just move on from it. Okay, there's kind of a backstory. So I don't usually shampoo my hair with shampoo. I use a cleansing conditioner. I use Win, and I've done that for about 9 months now. However, every 6 weeks or so I will use a shampoo just to really deep clean my hair. And I got this shampoo and conditioner little sample pack in a Walmart beauty box. Basically, I posted a picture on Instagram of the whole box. The box is free. All you have to do is pay $5 for shipping, and they ship it out fall, winter, summer, spring. So it's 4 boxes a year. But anyways, it was a good deal. But I did get these Dove Advanced Hair Series Oxygen Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. And so I thought, well, I'll try them out. No, I have no idea what they mean by Oxygen Moisture. It says for fine, flat hair, and I used the shampoo and my hair felt like hay. Like, it just stripped my hair so bad. I mean, I almost cried for my hair. It was just so rough. So I literally used like over half of this bottle of conditioner to try to get some moisture back into it, and that didn't even work. So those were a complete fail. I ended up having to do like the Briogeo hair mask after that the same day because my hair was so dry. And then even then I had to use this argan and hemp oil therapy on the ends because my hair seriously hated me. So that was kind of a bad experience. So I definitely, if you have dry hair, which I do, even though it says Oxygen Moisture, I definitely wouldn't recommend that shampoo and conditioner because it just dried out my hair even more. So let's get into favorites, having said all of that. Okay, I don't even know where I want to start. You know what? I'm going to start right here. The Creme de Rose by Dior is hands down my favorite lip balm I have ever tried. And I was really into the agave lip mask, like the original one. The champagne one did something funky to my lips, so I sent that back. But then I got this, and this is not as heavy as the agave lip mask, but for everyday use. And then putting this on at night, it smells like roses. And to put it on at night and then to put it on in the morning before you're doing your makeup, it's just phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I'm addicted to it. I've already got a huge dip in it, and I've only had it for a few weeks now, but I love it so much. It's definitely worth the splurge, and it is kind of expensive, but I got it as a gift. So I love that. And then I'm kind of going in a funky order, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I got this Sonya KAshuck concealer palette, and it's the Hidden Agenda number 07. I got it online and mine came broken, so that kind of stunk. But this shade right here, which if you're looking at it this way, it's the top left shade, is perfect for my skin tone to conceal. And this is no joke. If you're looking for a good concealer for spot concealing, try the Sonya KAshuck one because it is amazing. Also, there's this other one that could be used for redness, and I have used that a few times. And then this one would be like a correcting concealer. However, I don't recommend using this under your eyes, but to spot conceal on your face, girl, this is amazing. I've even put this on, like spot concealed with this and then used a powder foundation, and that was all the coverage I needed. And I'm a pretty full coverage girl, so I definitely highly recommend this. From Target, you can get Sonya KAshuck. And then standout blush of the week was this Becca blush in Songbird, and I am wearing this today. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the Becca blushes. Well, I only have one other one, so I only have two. I really want to try their highlights, but this is like a burnt terracotta orange shade, and it's really, really beautiful coming into the fall. And then also just to pop on your cheeks, it goes with a lot of different looks, and I love it. I definitely highly recommend the Becca powder products. I didn't like the shimmering skin perfector like the highlighting one, but I definitely love their blushes. So I love that this week. And you know what? I don't have a specific bronzer that I've been loving this week because I'm not gonna lie. Let me get it out. I mentioned this last week in my favorites, so I didn't want to mention it again. But this My Sculpted Face by It Cosmetics, I've been using that to contour with all week, and I love it. But okay, I'm finally getting on the bandwagon of the Nars Ita brush. Y'all, it is a hard pill to swallow when you pay $55 for a brush. However, I got it 30% off at the makeup show, so that made me feel a little bit better, but still, that's insane. I will say though that it really is amazing for contouring. It's like, it just does it for you. You dip it in there and then you go, and you're done, pretty much. So I definitely agree with all the hype on this Nars Ita brush. I think it's a fabulous brush. I've tried a couple of other ones that were kind of similar in shape, but they did not do the work like the Nars Ita does. It's like, oh, here, let me put on your contour for you. Pretty much that's how it went. So I definitely, if you get your hands on it, I would definitely recommend that. And then I used, okay, I got this in a swap. No, yeah, I did. It's the Mercier Secret brightening powder, and this is one that you use up under your eyes to set your concealer, and I feel like it really does give a brightening effect under your eyes. I'm wearing it today. That's what I use to set my concealer, and I really like it. I've also even dusted it over my eyelids just to kind of brighten up that whole area, and I definitely recommend this. So, and I feel like because you only use it under your eyes, this little pot would last you a really long time because you barely need any product. And then okay, let's talk about the eyes. I've been so super simple this week, and I love weeks like that. This is the Soft Linen, the Bare Minerals 5-in-1 Soft Linen. Now, I got this as a 100 point perk at Sephora, which I went to Sephora last weekend, and it was still available, so you should check it out if you have 100 points. It's definitely, it reminds me a lot of Painterly Paint Pot, which I pretty much use religiously every single day. But the reason I have preferred this one over Painterly is because you put it on, you don't have to dip it into a pot. You can just put it on your lids, and I use just some kind of brush, you know, like this is a concealer brush, and I just kind of blend it in that way so I don't have to get my fingers all dirty. So that's what I've been using this week, and I really like these. The cool thing about these is they do have a sun protectant in them, so that's good. I'm someone who always wears sunglasses when I'm outside, even, you know, in the winter. But you know, if you live somewhere where the sun's out, you want to protect your eyes too. So I do like that. I might purchase the full size of this eventually. Honestly, I liked it that much. And then, okay, let me see. This is insanely beautiful. This is the, I almost said Bobbi Brown, Burberry eyeshadow in Pale Barley, and it is just so stunning. So I post my makeup show haul on Tuesday. I'll link it below. I was wearing only this eyeshadow. So today I'm wearing it on my lids, but I do have something else in the crease also. But just check out, oh my gosh, these are so beautiful, so soft. It's just like a beautiful taupey color. I think everybody should definitely have one Burberry eyeshadow in their life just because the packaging is stunning. They're so silky, soft, and smooth. They're so expensive though. It's ridiculous. They're like $29. But this is one that you can put on your lids, blend it up into your crease, and that's all you have to wear. And like I said, I wore it, that's all I wore on my lids in my video. And then 2 other days this week, I just wore this eyeshadow. Today, like I said, I do have it on the lid, but I have, what do I have on in the crease? I have on Beaches and Cream by Makeup Geek and a little bit of Chickadee in the crease. Which brings me to my next favorite, and it's not necessarily the shadows that are in this Z palette, but I did finally pick up a smaller Z palette. I have a few of the large ones, but I love this one. It fits 9 pans of like MAC or Makeup Geek shadows in it. You can also stick like a blush or, you know, something like that in it. But I absolutely love the convenience of this small palette. I've been using my top drawer as like a weekly makeup drawer, and this I just throw this in there because I really reach for these shades a lot. So I like having them all right here in this small palette. I can also pop this in my purse if I'm going to be gone for an extended amount of time and I know I'm going to want to freshen up the look. So I definitely recommend a small Z palette to put other shadows in, like your most used ones. If y'all want to see like my weekly makeup drawer, if that's something you're interested in, I mean, I wouldn't do it every week, but just to kind of show you an overview of how my drawer is laid out, because there's products in there that I use every single day. So if that's something y'all are interested in, let me know. But I've definitely loved the small Z palette this week. And then, okay, these next is lips. So I have a picture of this lip combo that I'm fixing to tell you about, specifically the lipstick. It is MAC Velvet Teddy, and I have it on Instagram. I always list my Instagram below. This swatch isn't really going to do it justice because on your lips it is so much more beautiful. I used it with Whirl lip liner, but any kind of brownie mauve lip liner will work. Or you don't even have to wear a lip liner. But this Velvet Teddy is just one that I think you need, girl. It's definitely, what is this? This is a matte. And I usually have trouble with matte lipsticks, but this one isn't bad. It doesn't super dry out your lips, and it's beautiful on. So go check out my picture on Instagram because I think it looks a lot better on your lips than it does in the swatch. But what I have on right now, I love this. And I got this like 8 months ago, and I'm so glad I remembered it. It is the Maybelline Untainted Spice. And it's from their Buffs collection, which I don't think is limited edition. But, and I haven't been able to find the Maybelline, like, matte, creamy matte lipsticks yet. But, there's one called Touch of Spice, and it kind of reminds me of this Untainted Spice. So, just by swatches. But let me swatch this for you. It is what I have on my lips right now. There it is, and I just think it is beautiful. It's perfect for fall and even going into winter, which is still like 4 months away for me. But still, to wear that to like a Christmas party, so pretty. If you're someone who likes these deep mauvey brown shades, definitely check out Untainted Spice. It's number 950, and it is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So that is it for this week's favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed, and also I always want you guys to tell me what you are loving this week in the comments, because as as I've said in a million and one videos, one of my favorite things about YouTube is, you know, connecting with you guys. So always feel free to comment below and ask me any questions, and also tell me what you've been loving for the week. And that's about it. So I hope you all have a fun, safe weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.